My name is Keith Thomas, and on behalf of American Military University, I present to you my 3-minute thesis on reducing poaching and crimes against wildlife through the hearts and minds of South African communities. A child looks down at his mother as blood flows from her face onto the dry grasses of the South African savanna, illuminated only by moonlight. Afraid, the child urges its mother to awaken by nudging its face into her bosom, but to no avail. The smell of unfamiliar creatures grows closer and engulfs the child. The high-pitched sound of a single chainsaw in the night air drowns the child's plea as it attempts to protect the only creature it has ever known. Scenes like this one are not narratives created by Pixar films or Disney, but occurs almost daily by commercial poaching within both Kruger National Park and Hula Hula Influenza Park. South African national parks and KwaZulu-Natal, which manage KNP and HIP respectively, attempt to decrease the threats of commercial poaching by increasing the use of counter-poaching technology and legal actions. These counter-poaching initiatives have decreased but not thwarted commercial poaching activity. One of the critical factors perpetuating commercial poaching in South Africa is the support it garners from local communities. This support occurs from a confluence of historical and socioeconomic factors. Addressing these underlying issues is critical for the long-term success of anti-poaching initiatives. KNP and HIP can only mitigate the detrimental impact of commercial poaching inside these parks for future generations through persistent and collaborative efforts between members of local communities and current counter-poaching initiatives. This Standard Operating Procedure (SOP) amplifies this collaboration and ensures the survival of both South African megaherbivores and local economies. Community-level scouts are the cornerstone of this SOP and will lead to successfully lowering the threat of commercial poaching. Wildlife managers from both KNP and HIP must foster effective communication channels amongst stakeholders and community members and address any challenges encountered or substantial changes that arise during the adaptive management process. Wildlife management teams of KNP and HIP shall provide community-level scout training for all recruits as a part of the community's onboarding process. Training will occur over a 6-week period. After completion of this rigorous training, wildlife managers will assign community-level scouts to range patrol units and employ them on a salary budget. Wildlife managers will continuously seek community feedback through simple random sample surveys, fostering community participation and assisting with sustaining or modifying the current SOP. Giving local communities voices, urging their participation in counter-poaching efforts, and listening to their suggestions for future solutions will foster an alliance between conservationists and local communities while lowering the poaching of mega herbivores within South Africa's savannas.